So guys, so I'm gonna talk about my perspective on meditation. So what made me really wanted to touch on this subject, because I saw a video by United Souls Network, aka Left Side of the Brain. If you guys are familiar with him, you know what I'm saying? He has some good videos talking about the HPPs and all that. Check him out. But my thing about meditation is like I don't need it for like insight. Like I naturally get the insight by myself and foresight. You know what I'm saying? Like I just evolved my mind throughout the years to do it. Just by thinking a lot and just observing and shit. So my mind just naturally did what it did. So I don't really need that shit meditation. Like and what meditation is like with people, they think the only way to meditate is like to sit in this lotus position like this, like crisscross applesauce, where your fingers like this in a mudra and all that dumb shit. Like I don't need that crap. I never done that anyways. There's all types of ways to meditate. You can meditate looking at an object. You can meditate hearing the sound of something. Meditation really gives us this expanding your awareness. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Not being like of your minds so much, and then putting that attention to awareness, whether it's your mind or anything else. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So that's what people think. And when in that Zen state that people are looking for, that Satori Nirvana state, like doing those things I just said, got me to those state. I didn't have to sit in this lotus position or breathe. It didn't really do anything for me. I mean, I did breathing like once or twice, but it's just I didn't care about that. I didn't want to do it that way. So yeah, and I don't use meditation to gain clarity and all that. My mind is advanced. Like I just been training my mind. Like it's just a conscious thing I just been doing, thinking, observing. So I just naturally get insight of things. So I don't need to do meditation for that. You know what I'm saying? You notice how those gurus and I mean those spiritual people, they're not gurus because they don't have some sort of accolades or anything like that. Those spiritual people who say they meditate, but they never talk about deep topics. They just talk about just meditation. You know what I'm saying? You already have that key insight for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like building a seed. You already have to plant the seed for that shit. So yeah, I never really needed that crap anyway. You know what I'm saying? And mine has reached above that. Like I can actually get insight. I'll do meditation, not the traditional form of meditation, sitting down and breathing, like the way I do it, where I just look at stuff or put my attention to noise. That's the way I'll do it, and it gets me to that Zen state. That's because I kind of do want that peaceful state, and that type of form of meditation, which is really meditation, it didn't really. I never really tried it or cared, so I don't think I really need it. I think people who need meditation are people like who have like racing thoughts and they really can't control like their anxiety and all that shit. Feel like us, we don't really like need meditation. Like I know how to calm myself down when I'm in a situation. Like it doesn't take that shit. Well, everything's within you. I mean, yes, but everything's a projection of an outer projection. So something inside my mind or whatever I see is projecting outwardly with project like it's a constant back and forth. So it don't really matter that everything's within. It's all around us basically. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of useless. You know what I'm saying? If people meditate won't do this, they want to feel good. That's what I noticed about these meditation people. Like they want to feel these like enlightened and all that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? They want to feel enlightened and all that. They want to feel good. It's kind of like a drug for them. Like that's kind of like you're still trying to look for that something, which is really not. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was on his video right now, so you know, So when people say everything's within you, everything has a within and everything. So everything within inside of everything's projecting, which makes this reality. So you can't just say that, oh, everything's within. That's what everything. Everything has an internal thing, a dialogue, whatever it's weak or not, and it's projecting this fucking reality. And a lot of things like when things are projecting is very like, you know what I'm saying? Like I never needed it for insight. I would naturally gain clarity of things or get like an epiphany. So meditation do that shit for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it kind of would do like it would just calm your mind down, but I don't really need it like that. The only time I'll meditate is the ways I'll do it. Like I'll look at something with attentive awareness, or I hear the sounds of things. That's the way I do it. But that traditional way is like stupid, like sitting down on a fucking floor, yoga mat, and hurting your damn knees. You know, because you got to do what correlates and coordinates with your body. You can't just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do fucking yoga, none of that dumb shit. I don't want to say demonic, but really, I don't do that shit. I don't do stretching. That shit's unnecessary, bro. All those things are unnecessary. You don't need it. I don't even have a diet that's stupid. That's unnecessary. I would just fast and just cleanse my body. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things are unnecessary and it doesn't really do shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. And this is cat. Like I don't need to stand still. Like when people talk about manifest, you gotta be in a dark room and think of these thoughts. That's bullshit. That's not true. You don't gotta be. You can be in this place and think about something you want. You could be upstairs. It's just a pattern of you doing it until it fucking projects outwardly. You know what I'm saying? You know. So I never really cared about it. Or oh, you need to astral travel and do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't you go astral projections in your sleep? Like there's people who says they had crazy experiences in their dreams and all that shit where they like saw themselves and all that shit. Isn't that technically astral projecting? Like it's just stupid. I try like you know what I'm saying? Astral projection, right? Back in 2020, I lay down. Nothing didn't really happen. You can't something you can force. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm looking about like your astral body. You know what I'm saying? So never really any things. I never needed psychedelics, DMT, shrooms, none of that bullshit. This is stupid. You know what I'm saying? I never needed some sort of higher drug, so this is dumb. Meditation is kind of useless, etc. Like I never needed these things. That sleepy, drowsy state is the same state you get from like meditation and all that. It's all correlate. That same Zen or state where you feel from getting high, that is the same state when you get that alignment state when you're meditating. But but with meditation, it'll take longer because it'll take a little bit longer because you know your fucking habits and all the shit, your neuronal processing in your brain. So it's all the damn same. People say it's within. I mean, I understand, but that same enlightened state that you get it, you can feel that fucking shit from drugs like weed, marijuana. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing it. You're just using yourself to get to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing special. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I never really needed meditations. Meditation is useless, etc. Doing shroom, doing all that shit is useless. We just want to feel good as humans. We just want to stimulate to help cope with this harsh reality where we're supposed to just move with this reality. We came to this world to move. That's why we have this duality. Instead of moving and come no matter what type of emotion. These are just feelings of experience of these fucking moments. It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?